those ecosystems. Yeah, so that's all about me. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, can alphabetical wise, can you please introduce yourself and from where you are? So basically, I live in Pune, but due to pandemic, I am in Gujarat. So I can see some of the Patel name here. So you guys can talk me in Gujarati as well. In when you call me on phone or WhatsApp, you can. So I can read Gujarati, I can write Gujarati. So basically, I'm grown up in Gujarat, so I can speak very well Gujarati. So Anil, Deepika, I think you are Gujarati, right?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, yeah. So if you want to talk to me in Gujarati as well, so you can call me and talk and resolve your queries in Gujarati as well. So I'm available
Absolutely.
for that
Thank
also.
you.
Even Dimple
Thank
is
you.
also doing that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys can introduce yourself from the like Anil. You can start.
Okay, my name is Anil Patel. I am in Dallas, Texas. Have electrical engineer by profession, master's in business administration. Worked as an engineer for 6 years in project for gas turbine erection commissioning. Then moved to Canada. Worked for 18 years in sales, and I love sales. Sorry, Amrapali, I love sales. I
Even
have
I
it.
do.
Um, I'm just looking to change. I'm going to change I'm challenging myself, and that's what I've committed myself to do. I didn't like computers as much, but I promised myself that I'm going to learn a skill that's going to help me get a job. It's not that I don't have a job right now. I quit voluntarily and I can get a job anytime I want, but it's a challenge to myself. So I'm learning something new. Thank you.
Yeah, that's great. So next.
Hi guys, my name is Archana. I live in Rockville, Maryland. I'm working as a full. I'm working in as a compliance head in a full time job here, and I have done actually Salesforce admin, and I have my certification too. But due to I didn't had any the background experience. So I'm a non-technical person, so I was trying to switch to this field, but I was not able to get through the interviews because of I don't have enough support, and so I thought like let me do it once again and try. So that's why I'm just trying once more. So that's all. Yeah.
Yeah, great Arjuna. So while we are teaching, so if we are missing something, so you can help us also. Yeah, 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 yeah. Because like for example, if you are teaching and sometimes it happens like as a human we miss something. So you are certified Salesforce admin and also you have done the Salesforce course. So like you can also add on like for example, if I'm taking one of the topics and if you want to add something because you are ahead of the class, so you are always welcome to add. So there is no barrier that even like only the trainers will teach. So you if you are knowing the topic well, you can also take the lead from the class. So yeah, so I always take the initiative to give the candidates who are more proactive and like yeah, they can also lead the class. So because it will be a revision for you also, and it will be helpful for all of us.
Yeah, thank you very much,
Yeah,
Devendra, for that. So maybe for sure, if I have a very good topic which I understood very good, maybe I'll pitch in. Thank you. Bye.
yeah. Now basically, security is my best and favorite topic. Which one is yours?
Mine is I can say reporting. I like
Okay,
reporting.
so okay, great. So you can help the class in reporting, right?
Yeah, of course,
Yeah,
yes.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hi everyone. Good evening. This is Anindita from Charlotte. Um, actually, I MBA graduate from Calcutta. So my first job was from my campusing, and it was a project manager from one reputed company like AXA company, which is in US also. But after 2012, I was in DC because I have to come with my husband, and I dropped my job. And that time I was in L1 visa, L2 visa. My husband was L1 visa. I was in L2 visa. So I can work. Then I was in a costing firm in DC. Then he is shifted to H1 visa, and I was in H4. So I dropped my job. And that from 2013 to now, I have two sweet kids, and I'm totally a household housemaker, homemaker, what can you say? And now I want to start at my career again. And from computer background, I do have something, one diploma in multimedia, where I learned some the full course, like web development, designing with JavaScript little bit, and lots of part of the designing part, the graphics and animation. And my education is BBA, MBA from Calcutta, and my schooling also from Calcutta. And I'm basically from Calcutta. And that's all for me. And thank you, everyone. I listen all the conversation, what going on here. I thought like I have a good team to start with, because all of people here are very much inspiring, very much motivational. And because of I am, like when I started my career after my MBA, right, it was in a high peak. And after when I dropped, it was so painful to me, because I heard a lot for my career. And for 8 years, more than 8 years, I was doing nothing, only for washing dishes and cloth, and keeping my house of work and all. So it's sometime I thinking for myself, uh, am I come out from that? Am I do something good? What I am starting with, I was like I was starting a huge appreciation and all. But we're listening all your inspiration speak and motivation. Now I have a hope that maybe I can be do something with my career again. And that's all for me. Nothing nothing big, nothing special. But I have a hope for this Salesforce admin course, that maybe I can rebuild my career again, and I can have that career which I lost a lot of year ago. Thank you.
Yeah, that good to know, Anandita. And so Anandita is what we spell, right? Anandita.
Yeah, Anindita.
Yeah, so it's Anandita, right?
Yeah, Anindita. Yeah.
Okay, Anandita. It was great knowing you. So Anandita, like you can see the team over here, and also all you guys are added to the group. So like you, for example, if you want to reach out to any of this person, like for example, if you want to reach out to Archana, Dimple, Deepika, Mosme, Ronu, Anil. So you guys have the numbers in the
Yeah,
group, so
yeah.
you can
That's why
chit chat with each
I'm
other to discuss the topic
yeah,
as well. Uh,
I feel very free um, to join the group, because it's been long time to I'm coming somewhere where the Zoom call, I'm attending some meeting and all. it's it's harder for me, because it's a very big gap for me, like and when my first job was an agency manager, where I managed 32 people. But I don't know where that Anindita was. But this Anindita is totally different thing. So I don't
yeah.
know. Yeah, that is the main. That is I don't know. Yeah. Now I am a little bit inspiring to all of you. Like I can do. Because Ed sir told us, right. You have all the things to guide us.
Yes,
So
yes. Yeah, and also like Ananta and everyone, like a team, I'm telling you that I'm available. When you call me or WhatsApp me, so I'm always there to answer. So I barely like I sleep around 5 to 6 hours only. So most of the time I'm awake around 17 hours. So you can just call me directly on the WhatsApp or directly put me a message, so I can like if you have any queries in Salesforce, I can guide you. So there is no barrier. So like you can ask the team members of the previous batch also in the group. So like I am very responsive, and like if you ask me anything, so I'll be there for you with the answer. So don't worry, don't hesitate to ask me or Amrpali anytime. So you can anytime if you want any help in Salesforce, you need to drop a message and call me. So yeah, it's not like you don't need to hesitate like it's weekend or not. So just you need to put a message to me that hi Devendra, I need to talk to you. So like probably 99% I will be available for you. So yeah.
Thank you, Devendra. Thank you.
So all of us.
Hello, everyone. My name is Deepika Patel, and my educational background is I have done bachelor's in microbiology. After that, post graduation in environment science, and then I moved to Canada in 2000. So from past 20 years, I was in Canada, and from last 2 years, I am in Texas, USA, and I've been working as a business development manager this many years, and now looking to not like totally change my field, but yes, a combination of my skills and my education, and I am very positive that this training and this career will help me doing that. Thank you.
Thank you, Deepika. It was great knowing you. So next, who will be taking the lead?
I can go.
Yeah, Arun, please.
Yeah, so I'm Bruno. I'm from West Coast, Bay Area, and my background is education. Sorry for that. So I did my
No worries,
master's.
no worries, no worries. So yeah.
Yeah,
So
I'm a new mom, just a 7-month-old. So
oh, congratulations, congratulations.
thank you. So hopefully we are just managing these things. Hopefully we are going to do it very nicely. So sorry about those noises. So by background, I'm having like life science and master in life science, and I did all my studies back in India. And in 2015, I came to US. At that time, I did some job here and there, and then after moving to Bay Area, I did some job in education. That's it. And thankfully to posting this flyers of Guru School, I never heard about this, but I one day I was just going through my social media and I saw this, and thanks to Ramya that she was guiding everything to us, and she feel us very comfortable and directed me towards the like Wednesday's morning session. And it was really means nobody can talk like that. It's when Dave sir was talking in that session, it doesn't look like somebody's uh, owner of an institution is going to provide some session to you. It's like a family head is saying that you can do it. Means it seems like he has more confidence in us than us, and that was really amazing, and that gives us really motivation that definitely we can do it. I have some if and buts, but thankfully to Ramya and all the session of Devin sir and you as well. I had a call with you as well. So really appreciate all those boosting nuggets for us and showing all the faith and all your concern towards us. Thank you, everyone. That's it. That's me. Thank you.
Thank you, Renu. So we will be available for you like we are interacted right on the call.
Sorry, I was mute. Yes.
Yeah, so we interacted on the call, right?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. So if you need anything, like you can call me or Amrapali. So any sessions or any additional things or any like any documents related things to Salesforce, like you can always answer. Like you will be always getting help from the team also. Like for
Yeah.
example, yeah, I'm also like telling you that like if you are stuck somewhere, so if you are
Mhm.
not able to do something while doing on the Salesforce, or just you need to post that thing on the Salesforce group. Like we have Salesforce
Mhm.
admin training group. So like
Mhm.
most probably I and Amrapali will be there. So there are other trainers also who are taking the mock interviews, helping in support and all. So they all can answer that because like for posting and asking in the group is like there are so many of people, like 40 plus people. So all the 40 plus people will be answering that. So you can have, like for one scenario, you can have different answers. So it will be learning for all of us. And also you
Yeah.
can reach out to me personally, like you can call me or message me. So I'm always there to help and always there to reply. So I never ignore messages. Like for example, if you are messaging me, I'll never ignore. I will always reply. So
I
this is like
experienced that.
best thing
So
about
thank you
me.
so much. Yeah. I already experienced. I know it's a very little, just a couple of days, but really inspiring that even
Yeah.
you and Ramya always putting their best foot forward, always replying me. And I really appreciate this organization to just giving him everybody like we can do it. It's not like a rocket science as per
Yes.
Dave sir
Correct.
was telling. It's not a rocket science. We all can
Yes.
do
Yes.
it and get a job.
Yep. Correct.
So yeah, thank you so much,
Yeah, and
everyone.
also like I'm working with Dev sir around like past 2 to 3 years, and he is a great person because like if he could be not a great person, why would I work with him sitting in India, right? So he's a good
Yeah.
person and he's always helpful. Like I never hesitate to call him or WhatsApp. Like for
Mm-hmm.
example, if he's busy, so he will pick up my call and say, Devendra, I'm busy. I'll call you in 10 minutes or 1 hour. So
Mm-hmm.
always he is available for like all of us. So that's
Yeah.
why I'm connected with him around 3 to 4 years.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's amazing. Thank you so much,
thank
everyone.
yeah, thank you.
Hello, sir. I had a one quick question.
Sure,
Uh,
sure.
do you provide any PDF documents so that we can read, or it's just I mean, the video are you going to provide us?
Yes, yes, I have a couple of PDFs for you all, but
Mhm.
I will be providing like after second class. So I need to check with Amrapali the content and all, and I will be modifying that document and I will share in the next class. Yeah, don't
So
worry about that.
are you going to provide the full document now, or like it's based on like each training? Will you provide?
No, 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 no. Full document, full document. Like for example, full
Okay,
document. So it will be extended. Like for example, you can say that in 6 weeks we will be walking you through the training, the topics and all, the scenario wise, and all the basic document. All the documents contains all the Salesforce aspects where you can read the in deeply like a novel, like you read the novel, like from A to Z. So it will be consist of all the topics from A to Z. Yeah,
got it, got it.
yeah,
Thank you, sir.
yep, yep.
Hi team, this is Shravya,
Hi,
and
Shravya.
hi Devendra and hi Amrpali. Hi team. So I am from Dallas, Texas, and I've done my computer science engineering and master's in business administration in 2015, and then I had a couple of years of experience as an SAP SD consultant and a Scrum Master in India. So after that, I got married and moved to US. I have a 3-year-old kid, and now I'm again like a couple of you guys already told, like Anandita and Renu. So I somewhere stand equal to you guys. So I'm also looking for a job right now, particularly into Salesforce, because I see that it is inclined towards my past experience. And a lot of information has been shared by all of you, and it's really great to know each one of you, and I'm very glad that I'm a part of this team and hoping for the best. Thank you.
Yeah, next. Next.
Hello. Hello, everyone. This is Nita Pathak, and I am from Phoenix, Arizona. And first of all, I would like to thank Dev sir, like I thanked him earlier, for inspiring me, for getting into Salesforce and, taking up classes. And I have previously I worked for sales as a CSR in various departmental stores, and I have a sales background, customer service background. And so Dev sir inspired me to take up Salesforce. I wasn't prepared, and I was hesitating to take up classes, but yes, he inspired me. So I would, thank him for his support, for guidance. And yes, this is all about me.
Yeah, Dimple is left. So Dimple, you can just share your experience with the training with us. So Dimple is a last batch student. Like she was working with us. So, and she is working as a
Um,
full-time job. Yeah, Dimple, you can share your experience with us and also like introduce yourself also.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dimple Rathod. I was in the previous batch with Devendra. And first thing I would like to say to everybody that we all are in good hands. Devendra is an amazing trainer, and I'm sure Amrapali should be as well. I'm really excited to join this batch again because I would like to, revise few things. And the good thing about Gurukul is you can join the training as many times as you want until you feel confident and until you find a job. So, um, so I'm really excited for this journey again. And I finished, I think the previous batch was, I think the first week of April, I guess, right, Devendra? We
Yes, yes.
completed.
Yeah, we'll complete the
Um,
11th.
yeah, and the third week of April, I have also completed my admin certification. So, and I'm planning to go for another certification now. So working on it. Um, and for my background, I have done. So I'm in Massachusetts right now, and I'm working in a bank right now as a banker. I have done masters in information systems. I have completed in 2015, but as everybody said, like it's like family and all that thing. Like I didn't start at work right after I finished my master's, but past almost like 3.5 years I'm working in banking. But I really want to change my career, and I see that Salesforce is really good. It's really good job market for Salesforce right now. And also, it's like also my interest is like in mostly in sales and uh, in customer service and the way like I don't know much of coding, so it's I think it's perfect with my interest. So I think that's all I would like to share. And good luck to everybody.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Dimple, and thank you all of
Thank
you.
you.
So, you guys have any questions for us, me and Amrapali? So, like today, formally, Amrapali will give you the introduction of Salesforce, and we will be. So, first of all, I would like to ask you that how many of you have Salesforce org? Like, yeah, Dimple will be having, and Archana will be having, right? Salesforce org, developer org.
I have a developer org.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, so I will be helping you all to create a developer org today. So Amrapali, you can start the introduction of Salesforce, and after that we will be helping them to create the developer org. And from the next class, we will be heading towards our app creation, object creation, and all. Yeah, so theory part and introduction today we will be covering, and from the next class, actual practical scenario wise, we will be covering from the scratch.
Sure, Devendra. Let me share my screen.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, are you guys able to see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Yes.
Which screen you are able to see right now?
So
The
Excel.
Excel sheet, right? Excel
Okay,
sheet,
yeah.
right?
Yes, that's the one. Okay. So, before understanding, what is Salesforce, let's just first discuss how companies store and maintain their data before Salesforce. So as you can see on my screen, companies use spreadsheet or Excel sheet like this to store the data. So let's take the example of any salesperson. Okay, so let's say he's working and he's collecting leads data and entering the information over here. And now let's say I am the sales lead and I'm working on this sheet. This sheet is offline, and suddenly on the next day I was on an emergency leave, and the next person who is working on behalf of me, okay, today, that person didn't know um, about my work, whom to call, what call scheduled I had, nothing, everything, because it is offline. Let's say even if companies use spreadsheet, in that scenario we can share the spreadsheet with all of the users, and we can also give them edit access so that they can enter information in the spreadsheet. But at the same time, let's say a lot of your people are using the spreadsheet, then it can go slow down. uh, Sorry, we have another example. For example, um, this spreadsheet is now shared with all of the users, and there is some data which, as a sales lead, I do not want the data to shown to the sales user. For example, let's say the address line, I want to hide this column for specific users. So can I do that in spreadsheet? Do you have any idea? Hello guys.
I think
Yes, we
Yes, we
can
can.
do it.
Well, we do have option to hide it.
Mhm.
Let's just see, we do have option, but let's say if I hide it, okay, then it will be applicable for all users including me. Even I am also not be able to view it, but I do not want that. I just want to hide it for specific users. Let's say for 10 to 15 people. Let's say I have a 50 people team, and I want to hide it for only 10 to 15 people. It is not possible, right? If we hide it, it will be applicable for all of the users. So in basically, spreadsheet or excel sheet does not have that fundamental features in it. So now let's talk about Salesforce. So what is Salesforce? Let me switch my screen.
Yeah. So before starting for Salesforce, so who is the CEO of Salesforce? Can anyone answer?
Mark Benef.
Okay. So
Yes.
when was the company founded? Salesforce.
1999.
Yes, correct.
Okay, that's great.
So it is headquartered in San Francisco, California.
Okay, shall I proceed, Devendra?
Yeah, sure, Amrita.
Okay. Okay, so now as you can see here on the screen, I am logged in my Salesforce developer org. So what is Salesforce? Salesforce is basically a CRM platform tool which provides different kinds of services to the companies. And Salesforce, it's if you can see, it's just like this spreadsheet. Let me open a table here in the Salesforce. So let's say I have a table called leads. In Salesforce language, actually, we call it as object. Table means object. So right now I'm referring as a table because you all guys are new to the Salesforce, but later on I will always refer this as object. Okay. Okay. I'll assume that. Okay. Okay. So you can see here, it has rows and columns just like Salesforce. We can sort this data. We can also filter this data. We have an option for filter here. We can filter it based on any column on this table. Also, we can search any information. Let's say we have existing information, then we can search it over here. So basically it acts as a spreadsheet or Excel sheet, but it has a lot more feature than spreadsheet or Excel sheet. So um, we can take the example which I earlier used, where I wanted to hide some field or column for the specific user. So we can do that in Salesforce. Also, we can automate email alerts, and we can create tasks automatically and assign it to the appropriate user based on some criteria, so we don't have to do that. And as I said earlier, let's say we are using Salesforce now, and I am entering data in Salesforce, and I am on emergency leave, and so now let's say Devendra is working on behalf of me, and as he is my colleague, he will have access to all of my data. He will be able to view which tasks I have created, what are my follow-ups, whom to call, and he will, follow up with that user. So in that scenario, we won't be, losing any leads or business, right?
Yes.
Right.
Okay. So in Salesforce, the major thing is like security controls. We have a strong security system which allows us as an admin to, give access or restrict access for certain users, whether it could be column or rows or object, that depend upon us, which, what we set up, the non-admin users who, uses the Salesforce, they will be able to view. So this is like a brief introduction about Salesforce. And as you may know that there are many top companies who uses Salesforce, for example, Amazon, then US Bank, then we have Spotify and L'Oreal Americans and etc. So we have like so many companies, who uses Salesforce to manage their data. Okay, let me stop sharing my screen just a moment. So yeah, this is, all about Salesforce. Do you have any questions?
No.
So Amarpali, this is Shravya.
Mhm.
So it's like any other CRM system, or what is the difference between Salesforce or any other different CRM system? Because one number of CRMs.
Yes, you can say that it is like any other CRM system, but in Salesforce, it's like we have a lot feature. For example, Salesforce Cloud is like differentiate in different clouds. So, for example, we have Sales Cloud, we have Service Cloud, then Marketing Cloud, Commerce Cloud, then Industry Cloud, and Communities. So we can use all these clouds, whether it could be all together or independently, to, like to grow a business. So Salesforce is something like that, Salesforce is like a clean slate where, you can draw anything you want, and it's actually depend upon your analytical skills and imagination. So for example, you may have seen on some websites, let's say you go on a website, you just do a window shopping, and let's say you wanted to, know more about their products and everything. So there might be a simple form, and you just enter your information, your queries, and once you submit it, you received an email. If you have given your email address, if you have given your phone number, then you received the text message, right? That thank you for shown interest in our product, something like that. So that is called auto response. uh, now I'm not sure because I have never used any other CRM, but surely definitely we can do this in Salesforce, and this is just the example I'm giving you, a real-time example, but we can do a lot more in Salesforce because we have like so many things in Salesforce. Once you will get to learn more about this, you'll get to know.
Sure, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyone else want to like have any questions for us?
Yeah, I have a one question. Amrapali, I want to know how vast is Salesforce and should we know everything of them, or we have the filtration, we have to know this area on that area, only that can be work with the job. Can we guide with that one also?
Yeah, sure. So, as I said earlier, we provide different types of services, right? And I just said that we have Sales Cloud and Service Cloud. So, there is no need actually to learn everything, because like, it actually depends upon job. And if you check on the internet as of now, you will find lots of job opportunities for Sales Cloud, which is the major practice of Salesforce. So, and there is Service Cloud as well, and Marketing Cloud, but it's like this is add-on. So I would suggest first you focus on the Sales Cloud, because this is the basic. And once you will understand the Sales Cloud completely, then you can move on to any other cloud, because it also what you can say, basic thing in order to learn other clouds that needs Sales Cloud. That is actually a Sales Cloud.
So, is this that the job specific, like this company need this kind of thing and that company they want that kind of job profile? Is this like this, or there is a particular thing is a demanding that this kind of thing we have to know that?
Okay, so for some companies, they want admin who can do all of the work, and in some companies they want admin for only maintaining data, for example import export, or works on the reporting side only, something like that. But in
Yes,
Sales
Amrapali.
Cloud,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
please
Amrapali, I
go
would
ahead.
like to add here. So, like for
Sure.
example, I am working for 2 to 3 clients in here in like here sitting in India for US client. So basically, for one of the client, I am working only in data loaders. So they are only interested to work only in data loaders. So I am just importing their contacts. So I am using the limited part of, so as a Salesforce admin, I am working on data loaders, and some of the time I am working as a Salesforce admin, but on the user management part. So it depends upon the client or customers how what their offerings are and what they are looking out in us as a Salesforce admin. So like Amrapali wisely said that it depends upon the client requirement. So what they are interested in, like for example, reporting, they are the reporting company that they are only interested in the sales and marketing reports and all. And also some of the companies are using the partner based portals and giving the user management kind. So uh, it depends upon the type of the client requirement and customer
Okay,
requirement.
okay.
Devendra, a quick question. You just mentioned data loader. Is that the existing data in some other platform and then you guys are bringing into Salesforce platform?
Yeah. So like data loaders, like for example, Anil, there will be some spreadsheet, like there will be millions of data. So as an admin, we need to import to the contacts and lead, and also there will be some data available in the contacts and lead in terms of the client customers and or client end. So we need to just update it. So yeah. So data loader topic. So I have good knowledge about data loaders and all, because I have worked in the real time as well as Amrapali. So we will be taking the data loader session, like 2 to 3 sessions on data loader only. So it will be helpful for all of us. So it has components of around 7 things, like insert, update, upsert, export all, delete, hard delete. So there are so many functions in data loader as well. So this all we will be covering.
This
And
data,
yeah,
sorry.
sorry,
Uh,
sorry to interrupt,
uh,
but I just would like to add one more thing. Data loader is actually an application which we can use for import export in Salesforce. So it's like a gateway.
so, so there is no specific software to be used. Salesforce itself has an
Yeah, yeah, it
import
requires,
It,
function that
yeah,
would
it
import all the
requires,
it
data
is
from
an
any platform.
yeah, it
Uh,
requires,
it is a native
yeah.
application.
So it
yes.
requires Java installation JDK. So we will be installing the Java JDK because it does not run without it. So if you are Mac or Windows user, so it will be having the different instructions to install the Java GTK 11 version. So we will be seeing that in the class, like when we will be taking the data loaders session.
Okay.
Hi, I have a quick question. So,
Yeah,
so you don't, so do you guys teach us the Service Cloud and Market Cloud, or only the only the Sales Cloud?
yeah, sales and service, like sales, like there is a differentiation between the sales cloud and service cloud. So what is the difference between sales and service? So what you have studied? So
So
yeah.
I think so. The basic thing is the objects will be different because Service Cloud use the cases and
Yes, correct.
their knowledge, like
Mhm,
knowledge. So there are like it
mhm,
depends upon like if you are using a Service Cloud, so that the
mhm,
cases the objects will be different based on the
mhm.
company requirement. So that's all I know.
Like web to, like for example, web to case and all, right?
Yeah. Web to case,
Yes,
link to case. Yeah.
yes,
So
yes.
yeah, but I was just had a questions because I never learned about Marketing Cloud. But is there any opportunity to learn here the
Yeah,
Marketing
yeah,
Cloud?
yeah, Archana. We will be discussing the, if you want, we will be discussing the marketing cloud as well. And I have like couple of tutorials as well. And if you want me to share in the group, so you can go through that, and you will be having the good knowledge about the marketing cloud as
Thank you.
well. Yeah. Amrapali, do you want to add here something in sales
Uh,
cloud and service cloud?
no, nothing from my side.
Okay. Yeah, Amrapali, you can continue.
I think we'll have to create their developer org. So Devendra, could you
Yes.
please help
Yeah,
that?
yeah, please. Yeah. Okay. Let me open the slide. Give me 1 minute. Open the slide. You guys can see my screen?
Yes.
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 Yeah. So yeah, who will be sharing the screen to create the developer org, and later on after seeing the recording, everyone can like just create their own.
I can do that.
Okay. Can you please share the screen?
So do I have the sharing screen rights? I don't
Okay,
have.
wait. Okay, wait. I need to stop share.
Okay.
Yeah. So can everyone? So everyone is like connected to laptop or a phone?
Laptop.
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 Okay.
I'm connected.
Okay.
I can share my
Okay.
screen.
Okay. Already, yeah. Anyone can share the screen. So I have sent one developer org link. So you guys
Mm-hmm.
can open this link on the. Yeah.
So do you want me to start sharing?
Yeah.
Any
Already Mosum is sharing.
Yeah, and I think all of you guys should follow along because then you will be, you will be in the sync. So, enter that particular link in your browser and just follow the steps.
You can see my screen, right?
Yes, we do.
Uh, these steps like role, your job role, company, country, postal code.
Yeah. Yeah. You
Yes,
can. Yeah. You can
you
provide.
will have to add. Mosami, could you please,
Mm-hmm.
use capital letters for your first name and last name? I mean, the first one is capital only.
The job role is like administrator, right?
Yes, right.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
What should I write that company name?
As of now, I think you should enter Guru Schools.
Okay.
You will have to also enter the username, and the username should be in the email format. This not must have to be a real email address. I mean, you can use, for
At
example,
that, yeah, you can say Mosumi
at
Varsha at the rate
guruschools.com,
GuruSchools.com.
something like that.
Yes. Yep. So you have provided the valid email ID. Go up.
Nee, nee. You will have to first, yeah, enter the postal code.
Okay. So
And
this
the
is the
email
pre.
address, sorry, Devendra, the email
No, no,
address
no.
should
Please go
be
ahead.
valid because you guys will be getting the verification link on the email address. And once you will verify, from there, then you will be able to log in your Salesforce org and, set up the
Good.
password. So
Kurwa
you'll
paling
have
suja. Nah.
Mosami, could you please check your inbox?
Yeah, I'm checking.
Okay, okay. I'm so sorry.
I
But
just have a
it's
quick
not
question. So what we are
it's not
using
in
for
the
username?
Uh,
Username must
could be
be
anything like this is Anil, right?
This is Amin.
Okay, sorry. Amin, you can say that Amin at the rate GuruSchools.com. At as any username as per your choice, you can say that.
Oh, I
but
see. Okay, thank you.
that username should be in the email format.
Yes, yes.
Oh, I see.
At the rate, yeah.
Okay.
Anything?
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I did not get any email. Should I wait for a few more minutes?
Yeah, yeah. It will take time because you have provided the valid email ID, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it takes couple of minutes to come in the inbox.
Okay.
Just in that time, try to refresh it.
I think I'm slow. I'm still not being able to catch up. One sec.
Sure, no problem. Take your time.
Yeah. Thank you.
Correct. My
I was just going to tell you about this. Once you have to use your username, it cannot be used for a different org.
Yes.
I mean, the
Yep.
Okay,
username must.
I got the link.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, so you can just open your inbox, click on the verification link, and then I think it
Reset your
will,
password.
yeah, redirect you to, you know, to generate your password.
So everyone is following the steps, right?
If you
Still
guys have,
waiting for the mail.
okay,
Okay, okay, sure.
Redirecting
Okay.
mail. Yeah.
Okay.
if you guys have any problem, in creating developer org, just let us know, and also you can share your screen so that we can also check what is happening, and we'll help you. So security question, Mosami, is something like you'll have to remember, because that is something when you will have to reset your password, you will have to like give the security question. So
Okay, I got disconnected.
yes,
Hold on. Yeah.
no, that's
You
fine.
have to click on get started free.
Yep.
Okay. I hold on. Let me share with you guys. I'm able to connect.
Okay, that's great. Yeah, this is your organization, and what you can do is you can see that circle, or we can say icon on the right hand side. Yes, click on that to view your profile. Then click on settings. Okay, and then on the left hand side, click on advanced user detail. Yes. There you will be find, the detailed information which you have entered, what is your role, what is your profile, time zone, language.
Do I need to enroll myself for the Sales Cloud? Because here it is saying Service Cloud user.
No, no, no. This is
No.
a sales cloud actually, and the service cloud user is just a license. We'll be
Okay.
talking about licenses in the next session, so you don't have to worry about it. This is the sales cloud. I mean, the proper Salesforce organization.
Amrapali, I think I need your help.
Sure. Could you please share your
Yeah,
screen?
can you go over one more time, because I just missed my whole page. So can you start over one more
No
time for me?
problem. No problem. Could you please share your screen and then I will help you?
Okay.
Do you have access to share your screen?
Yeah, I got
Okay.
it. Okay. Yes. So here I am.
Okay. Could you please enter the link here, which Devendra has shared with us?
Oh, okay. I will have to go back page and copy paste, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Is it the one that's on the SF login page?
Could you please scroll up? Scroll up.
Oh, okay, scroll up. Okay.
Yeah, this is the one, which is developer.salesforce.com sign up.
Sign up. Okay, developer.salesforce.
I just shared in the chat. You can take from there.
Oh, okay.
Or simply you can write in the
Yeah,
in
I
the
think because I'm trying to copy paste, but I don't know why it's not.
you can simply write Salesforce sign up, so it will take you to
Salesforce sign up.
developer. Yeah, Salesforce sign up. Yeah.
Okay. So I would. So where would I click for the?
Click on the first.
Okay.
No. Can you go to the URL login.salesforce.com?
Or what you can do is just simply enter create developer
Okay.
Create Salesforce.
Salesforce developer org. Salesforce.
Oh, so sorry.
No problem.
No.
You both are so patient.
Yeah. So in our initial days of learning Salesforce, we were also like that.
Yeah,
So,
Salesforce. It goes. I can click on the developer account.
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, okay. I was trying to copy paste, but I don't know. Somehow I missed something.
Click on the second
Get
link, which is get your own
developer edition. Come
the
down.
second one.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, this.
Okay.
There you are.
So I can just fill up all the info.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So it's a valid email ID, right?
Yeah. Yes,
okay.
sir.
Okay. Yeah, you can. You all can call me Devendra.
Oh, okay.
Email ID. It is like what is this one?
Oh, I think I messed up.
No. No worries.
I keep on messing up. I don't know.
ચા પીને બેઠા છો ને નીતાબેન?
હા, ચા પીધી છે પણ ચા ઉગી નથી.
બરોબર કડક બનાવી છે ને?
हाँ लाइक देवेंद्र सर आपको बताने को भूल गई, मैं भी गुजराती हूँ.
ઓકે યા ઓકે, ચાલો તો આપણે કોઈ વાર કોલ ગોઠવીને જરા ગુજરાતીમાં વાત કરીએ.
તમને આવડે છે? તમે
આવડે છે ને,
અહીંયા
આવડે
બધા
છે.
આવો એટલે ચા પાર્ટી કરશું.
હા હા, ચોક્કસ ચોક્કસ.
Well,
Devendra sir,
યસ.
I got into my home page after all this thing. So I am in an ocean. What should I do now? Tell me.
Okay. After this, we will guide you.
Okay. Still now I'm okay, right?
Yeah, you're okay.
At GuruSchools.com. At
yeah.
GuruSchools.com.
No. Neeta Patak @GuruSchools.com.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
No,
sorry.
she's just
It's
entering
okay.
company. Yeah,
Okay,
that is
sorry.
fine.
Company, right?
Yes.
No, I got messed up. Sorry.
No, that's fine. તમે લોકો બહુ ધીરજ વાળા છો. You are all so patient.
Yeah. So because I don't have a correct choice, I had just for my coffee.
Well, I do not understand Gujarati, but that particular sentence I understood. I think you said we'll have a tea party, right?
Yes. અહીંયા આવો તો આપણે tea party. I'm a chai lover. એકદમ
Okay,
chai.
even I am also. My
Chai.
husband.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
so nice. That's good to know. Chai ki company. That's good to know. So I think I pretty much am doing.
Yes.
Yes.
Everything is right. You just need to enter the username now. So you will have to enter the username in the email format like earlier. So what you can do is, let's say Neeta Pathak @guruschools.com. You can use this username.
Okay. Okay, I think, and then I'll
Yes.
just click sign up.
Yes. You'll have to check that checkbox by registering. You confirm you have read the checkbox. You can see there below username.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I got
Yeah.
it.
Yes. Click on that.
Okay.
It should be checked. Okay. Now click on sign me up.
Sign me up. Okay. Thank you, Devendra sir and Amrapali teacher.
Well, you can just call me Amrapali, and if it is like a very big name, then you can call me AP. That's also fine.
AP. Oh.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can call me DB.
AP. That's a good way to remember.
Yes.
I watched some of the previous sessions, and they are pretty much like more understandable, but they are, the more we learn, it's getting more complex and a little bit of challenging.
Yeah. But
Especially I was nervous after going through that session. That was candidate validation. मैं वहां तक पहुंची हूँ, November 2020, November 11th or 18th something. But that gave me goosebumps.
So these validation rules, and even also me and Amrapali, like as a working professional, we also stuck, but we have Salesforce forums and help and all. So, and Google is God, so we figure out some solutions and we just keep going.
But you are, everybody, I know as a teacher, but you are so much patient. You and Amrapali, oh my God. जैसे मैंने सब वो मिस किया तो मैं तो impatient हो गई, कैसे मेरे को मिलेगा, मेरा पेज कहाँ चला गया.
No worries.
No
Like
problem.
you can anytime ask 100 times. Don't worry. So we
Thank
are
you.
there to answer.
Thank you so
Neeta?
much. And then I have company like Deepika Ben and all chai people.
Yeah.
Neeta, could you please check your inbox?
Oh,
I
yes.
think you should have
Yeah, I
received
might
an
have
email.
received something. Let me check.
Yeah.
Devendra,
Yeah,
I had, hello, Devendra, can you hear me?
yeah, I can.
Okay, I had already logged in, created my account, and I was just goofing around with Trailblazer. So can I log in with the same account, or you want me to create a separate one?
Yeah, you can. No, you need to. After this, we will be saying the trail visit. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
Yes, click on
Thank
that.
you, Amrapali, Devendra, sir. I received it says welcome to Salesforce.
Yes, you'll have to click on verify your account, the first one, which says welcome to Salesforce. No, the
Oh,
Second email.
okay.
okay.
Uh,
Scroll down and you click on verify account, and then
oh,
generate your password.
okay.
Now you can stop sharing your
I
screen
can
because
stop
you are
sharing.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got it. I got you. Thank you so much.
no problem.
So I would like to share my screen and just wanted to
Sure.
see what you guys were doing after that. Let me go back up here and then share my screen. Here, share. So that's where I am. And then you guys said something to do?
Well, this is the page you got when you successfully logged in Salesforce,
Yeah,
right?
that's where I landed.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
right.
So this
So,
is lightning all.
if you want to see your information, I mean, what email address you have put in the Salesforce, or what other information, for example, licenses and profile, what is your profile, then you can always see that in your personal information. So for that, you'll have to click on view profile, uh, that icon, astro icon on the right hand side, you can see. No, not that one. Beside the bell icon, we have the view profile option. That is setting. Then we have bell icon here. That is the correct one, right? Click on that. Okay, now click on setting. We have a setting option. Yeah. Okay, now on the left hand side, you can see the advanced user detail option. First one. Yes, click on that. So this is your personal information page where you can see your name, email address, time zone, and which licenses is assigned to you, and what is your profile. And the one, which you can see below, like the permission set licenses. These are something like add-on licenses for some other features. So we'll see the licenses and everything in the next session. So you don't have to worry about it right now, okay? You just check your profile. You can see the user license is Salesforce and profile is system administrator. Can you see it?
Yeah.
So that means this is a standard profile which provides by Salesforce, and this profile has all the access to modify your Salesforce org and everything, so you can do it because you have a standard system administrator license.
Thank you.
Uh,
All of the
Shravya, have you created your all?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
So anyone is remaining, so everyone is created. Hello, can you hear me?
I have a question.
Yeah, please.
Can I share my screen?
Yeah, sure.
Let me get out. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Anil.
Did you see mine?
Yeah, okay.
So this is the sign up page.
Okay. You need to go to
Yeah,
Salesforce. So you haven't created, right?
I already created mine.
Okay, okay. So can you provide the username and password?
Yeah, sure. Now, what is the next? Hello?
Yeah. So this Amrapali, why she is landing on this page?
I think you just tried to log in your Salesforce org, right?
Yes. Have you done your password reset?
Yes. Wait.
I think something
Uh,
you have missed.
just
I verified my account and then changed my password. And then what next?
okay. You verified your account and changed your password. So did
Yes,
you log out from that organization?
I think no.
That's why I think it is coming, right?
Okay.
No, I think could you
I
please,
log out now and
yeah, and try to log in. So, when you log in, just try to use the URL, which is
That's good.
login.salesforce.com.
wait. Are you able to see mine?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
After this, I verified my account.
Mm-hmm.
So where I should to go?
You,
This is my name and
Username. Can you
yeah,
go to login.salesforce.com?
login
Which
dot.
I have login dot. Yes. No, login
Mm,
dot. Yeah, login dot salesforce.com. Login dot
in,
salesforce.com.
this one?
yes.
Yes. Yeah, now
Ah, I
login.
did this.
Okay, now here
Yeah.
just select I
Uh,
do not want to register my phone,
yeah.
because if
Okay.
you register your phone, it
Mm-hmm.
will ask you to,
Yeah.
authenticate via OTP. So,
Okay. This one
Now it will.
remind me later. Okay.
Yeah. Now you will get your space.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Got it right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I got it now.
so all of you guys, can you try to log out and log in back? You will see the option. Let me share my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Deepika, okay, yeah, here you can see the option called logout
Yes.
beside setting. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so I just wanted you to, log out and try to log in once.
Okay.
So everyone has created the developer org, right? So is anyone remaining?
All of us log out now.
Yes.
So after logging out, we are having like different URL. So we can go through that only, or just go with the login at Salesforce.
Login.salesforce.com.
Login.salesforce.com, because I think you are at www.salesforce.com, right?
It's
Yes.
my just after logging out, it shows GuruSchool2 dev ed mysalesforce.com.
Okay, no, it doesn't matter actually. The
Mhm.
standard URL which we use for login is login.salesforce.com.
Okay.
Hey, Devendra.
Both are
Hi.
same.
Hi.
Just a
Yes.
question. I have two different orgs with the two different email IDs, and
Mhm.
I only use one out of them. The other one I don't use it regularly. So I
Mhm.
was just wondering how long it's gonna stay active if I'm not using it.
So it generally gets deactivated. So you need to always log in and log out, or you need to reset password.
Um,
No,
I have a question. Um, so that means you have developer Salesforce org, right? Both
Yes.
of, is it true?
yeah.
Okay, so the developer org is something like that. It's provided by Salesforce. It's a free edition, and it's for lifetime. So
Yes.
even if
No,
you are
if
not
I'm
use
not using, yeah. So if I don't log in into that developer org for so long, like say for 1 year, I don't use it. Will it be still active? Like my login password ID still work if I log in after 1 year?
well, I'm not
Or
sure
I have,
about it because as far as I know, it is for lifetime because I have never done that. And I had another edition, which is Enterprise Edition. So what happened with me is like in my previous organization, we had to use their like trial orgs. So even if it was like extended for 1 year, and then I left the organization, and then I did not log in at all for 2 to 3 months. And when I tried to log in, my org was disabled. So that happened with
oh,
me
okay.
with the trial org, but I'm not sure about the developer org.
think so.
So I was just wondering, like, if we don't log in, like, I was just wondering if Salesforce gives us any heads up before they disable our org. I was just
uh,
wondering
Yes.
if
Yes.
they
Yeah.
give
We
like,
get normally. Yeah. Normally we get an email from Salesforce that your account is still active. So like you are not using it. So generally we get our registered email.
but
oh,
as
okay,
far as I know, the developer org is something like that. Even if you do not log in for, let's say, 1 year or 2 year, it will not
mm-hmm.
gonna get disabled. It will be
Yes.
still there as an active org.
Yeah. Because it
Oh,
is
okay,
given by
that's
the
good.
Salesforce, it is for free. And but in case of enterprise and other editions, when we are working for the client and all, yeah, it normally get deactivated when the person is not active.
So,
Okay,
but
good.
I think so. If you receive an initial invitation from the Salesforce, right?
Mhm.
If you don't, yeah, I mean, like, if you don't verify that, then it will be valid only for 2 weeks. That's what I know. I mean, if you don't use that account, I mean, if you want to verify and then use it, if you don't verify that, it will be there for with us for 2 weeks. That's what I know.
Yeah. So like
Okay.
for example, in my case, I have a couple like so many of orgs to developer org. Like for example, if I'm not using it so for a long time, so it does
Mm-hmm.
ask me to reset my password. That's it.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Okay. So
Yep,
it's
thank
always
you.
good to have 2 to 3 developer orgs because sometimes, like for example, if you are doing in the trailheads and all, and in other org, it is giving there. Like for example, 2 to 3 days ago, I was doing automation champion, like a process specialist trailhead badge, and there I was getting error because some of the validation rules were active, and when the validation rules are active, we cannot do the process builders, and it does give error. So I was using my another org to just to make sure that my uh, challenge get completed. So it depends upon like we can have 2 to 3 orgs, depends upon the like, situation. We can use that in the trailhead as well.
But in the trailhead, actually, Salesforce provides,
Playground, yes.
something playground. Yeah. So even if you do not have multiple developer org, we can
Yes.
always create multiple playgrounds
Yes.
for, completing any batch.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Correct. Thank you, Archana, for adding.
Thank you.
Devendra sir, Amrapali.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, after I tried to log out and log back in, and it's asking for like after verification, register your mobile phone. So what should
Yeah.
I?
Yeah. Remind me later.
Just no. Just click on I do not want to register, because if you
Yeah.
click on remind me later, once you will try to log in, that particular window will appear once again. So
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
to
Oh, okay.
completely avoid it, just yeah, I do not
Oh,
want to register my mobile.
do not want. Oh, okay. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Okay.
Okay. So what's the time there? Like I think it is around 10 plus, right?
Yeah, 10:54.
Oh
Oh my
my
god.
God, it's
10:54 EST.
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
it's
it's seven.
usually you guys have had your dinner.
Yeah, I don't know
Okay.
about others though.
No, ours it's still 7:55, so it's still
Okay.
time.
So okay.
Okay.
Okay. So you are in other time zone, right?
Yeah, I'm on
EST.
in West Coast.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So 10:54. It's too late. Like it's usually the sleep time.
Yeah.
It's an ice cream time.
Oh.
And for
Yeah.
us, it's actually a chai time.
Chai time, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Said, early morning wake up, right? For you, it was early morning.
Yes.
Yeah. So I usually wake up around 5:30 or 6 o'clock.
জিমেল দাও অনিন্দিতা ADI 123
Okay. So Anandita, have you set up your org, or do we need to set up for you as well?
Yeah, Devendra, I have a problem here. Actually, my username, what should my username? Does Anindita
Yeah.
my Gmail one or my guruschool.com that
No,
one?
you can say that Anandita at the rate GuruSchools.
No, I think she has already created a Salesforce org, right, Anindita?
Yeah. You tell me,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
Log out from Salesforce, right? That time
Yes.
I log out from there, and now I resubmit my Gmail account. Sorry, my user ID and password, and they said like it's not correct.
Incorrect, right?
Yeah.
Could you please share your screen, Anindita? I just wanted to show you something.
Mhm.
So even if you do not remember your username, you can always find it in your inbox because you have received the welcome email. So what you can do is go to the inbox. No. This is not your like
My Gmail inbox.
username. Yeah, you will have to go to the inbox. I'm just showing it for your future references. Could you please go to your inbox, which is, I think, Gmail box, something like that? Yeah. So here you may have, okay. So you can see the username over there, which is saying Guru School. Scroll
Yes.
down.
Scroll down. Yeah.
So you guys, you all can find your username in your first verification email. So you can use that particular username. Okay.
Okay.
So this is your username, Anindita.
Sorry. Okay.
All are you guys able to log in, right, in your Salesforce organization, or do you need any help?
See, now that please check your username and password. Username is correct, right? So
The
Yes.
password just I wrote down the password and same password I am giving there, and the caps
Okay, no
locks is
problem.
fine.
What you can do is, if it is not showing as invalid, just try to reset
Reset.
the password, because what happens is, let's say if you enter wrong username and password for 3 times, then your organization gets locked. So I do not want to do I mean that happen here. So what you can do is just click on forget your password link,
Mhm.
and try to reset your password.
Uh,
Enter your username here.
okay.
In the meantime, anyone is having any problem with logging back in Salesforce org?
No, we are good.
Okay,
I,
that's
I
good.
mean, I'm good.
Okay. What about others?
Can you
Yeah.
go to Anandita? Can you go
We're
to your
good, we're
Gmail?
good.
Gmail?
Yeah, they said like if you still can't log in, have us resend the
Yeah,
email or
yeah. Please go to that email inbox, your inbox.
my inbox.
Yeah.
Yes.
You will get a notification from Salesforce to reset your password again. Can you refresh?
It actually takes some time, one
Yeah.
to 2 minutes. So
Amrapali, what happened? Maybe I tried for 3 more times because when it's not logging, right?
yes,
I tried to
yes.
more than 3 times. Is this logged now?
If it is more than 3 times, then yes, definitely it should be locked. And that is the reason, you will also not received any reset password link as well. So I think you'll have to wait for 12 hours, something like that.
Okay.
Uh, can you copy this username? I think some
Yeah.
spelling mistake is there
Yeah,
because
it's like.
okay, you are using DITA, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm, yeah. Now log in with the password. No, don't worry. It's our initial time of like first day of Salesforce, so it will this challenges may happen, but later on you will be good.
Yeah.
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 Now you got it right. So
Yeah.
you are so I we thought that you copying that username from that email and you were yeah. So it
Yeah.
was one spelling mistake, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So I I I go for that one, right? I don't want to register
Yeah,
my.
yeah, correct,
Yeah.
correct.
Okay. And Devendra, there is one thing like, should I change my username, my proper spelling? It's going on the spelling mistake. So is there any setup on that Salesforce that I can reset my this name, right? It's spelling mistake here.
Okay,
Um,
good.
yes, but I don't think you will have an option to, change your username. But still,
Okay.
you can check at this in the advanced user detail.
See the email address is yeah, the user name is uh, yeah, I I put one I extra, sorry for that.
No, it's fine. It's totally fine. But
It doesn't matter, right?
yeah, it doesn't matter actually.
Okay.
As I said earlier, the username should be in the email format only. Even if it is a fake email, that is also fine. But the
Okay.
email address, which you enter, that should be a valid email address, because you received all
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, the Gmail one, yeah.
verification emails
Mm-hmm.
and all that password reset on the email itself. So
Okay. So I have this the home page. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
So
you,
guys,
sir.
yeah. Yeah. So guys, we are good for today. So we will be meeting on Monday, and we will be starting from here where we are stopping. Yeah. And also, like, I will be creating a YouTube link for this class, and I will be sharing soon the after getting the recording, and I'll download and I'll upload in the our YouTube page, and I will share this link to uh, and also upload it to the GuruSchools tutorial page, wherein you guys have access of the Google Sheet, right?
No, I mean, what's
No.
next? Can we do an advanced learning as well?
Yeah, you can do that.
How can we find the extra videos?
Extra videos. So you guys can help me with your email IDs, like in the our group WhatsApp group, so I can provide you the access of that particular folder, like I did for Runu, right? Runu, you have the access, right?
Yes, I have. And I have a one
Yeah.
request, please.
So do you want
Yeah.
me to? Do you want us to text the email ID in WhatsApp rather
Yeah,
than
yeah,
here? Rather than here, right?
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was
Yeah, Runu,
requesting
please.
if you can share the like whatever our meeting link is daily. It's going means every day means Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. It's going. If you can share in our email address, that would be really helpful.
Yes, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. So you
Yeah.
guys can provide me your email IDs. I'll make a note of it, and I'll because yeah, it will be always helpful because you need to be logging from the
Yeah.
laptop, and you can just take out the link from the Gmail, right?
Exactly. That's why
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
don't
always
worry. So I
sending
will be
that thing.
sending from my personal email ID, so don't worry about
Okay.
it. Yeah,
Thank you so much. Thank you,
yeah,
Amrapali. Thank you, Devin.
No problem.
yeah. You
And
guys have
sorry
a
for
good
like
night, and
So where
after
we
living in US, we are just removing all the sir and ma'am. So really sorry for that.
no worries. Yeah,
so
someone was saying.
yeah, so where we drop our email address at the WhatsApp group?
Yeah, WhatsApp.
The
Okay.
Salesforce group, right?
Yeah,
Right.
Salesforce. Yeah.
Oh,
And the Monday the same time, the 9 p.m. Eastern time.
Yes.
Okay.
90.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, good night and have a good
Good
night.
night.
time.
Good
Thank
weekend.
you so
night.
much.
Good
Have
night,
a good
Bye.
everybody.
weekend. You are fantastic teachers, Amrapali and Devendra sir.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thank you so
you
much for
must
the
say,
compliment.
yeah.
Good night.
So thank
Good
you.
night,
Thank
all.
you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Good
Thank you.
night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yep. Bye. Take care.